I was looking at these boots. I ordered them on eBay from a store called, part of it's called Tonka, and they seem to have quite a few of the mukluk boots uh, that look like the Manitoba mukluks. Um, but it's really strange. Like, I hope I don't get that right. The shipping had rat poop and pee on it here. Pretty bad. Um, this has, it says Mukluk UK. So I figured, well, that might be, it says Canadian handmade authentic on this thing. And uh, Manitoba's out of Canada. And Manitoba Mukluk. Um, so I don't know if this is like a China fake or what this is. Here's the little label here. It says made in Canada. And here's part of a tag that says $300. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a sale tag from someplace. And then it says suede, rabbit fur, fleece, and sheepskin. And it's like caring for your authentic mukluks. And then it has a website. I looked this up on the internet, can't find it anywhere. And then the certificate of authenticity, where it says from, date, and signature. And that's not filled out. I don't know if you can see that because it's real pink. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to call Canada if they're open tomorrow at Manitoba. And these came really stained and stuff with a bunch of yellow stains, which I guess is all rat pee. And the inside is dark like it's been exposed to smoke. And it didn't feel really like shearling. But I think it's Sherpa. Because when I separate the fibers, you could see a mesh in there. I don't know if you could see it. See the little holes? Because it's fabric. And then, I mean, the rabbit fur might be real, but it could be fake. I don't know. Rabbit fur is relatively cheap. But the funny thing is that this so-called leather, okay, which on this label, it says suede, and the seller wrote suede. This is foamy on the back, and then this white separates off, so like, I guess it's plastic. Yeah. Do you believe that? So watch out for those fake ones. And Manitoba Mukluk of Canada on their website, they are shipping free. And they're guaranteeing to pay all the tariffs and everything if you want to order in the U.S. See that yellow on here? This is the way they came. They were advertised as new. Suede and shearling. Another big stain there. There's a big stain all around here. And then, is this the one with the rat poopy? Look at the pom-pom has rat poopy. And pee, I guess. Ugh. I'm so bugged. That's the second thing I got off of eBay that had rat poop in it was some skate boots that I ordered. They were Canadian skate boots. It had little rat hairs and rat poopies in there. Um, and the problem could be where these people store this stuff. They may be putting it in a shed outside, and the rats are coming in. You have to really be careful where you're storing your stuff you're selling. And the bottom of this has like hairs all over it, and a bunch of sand or dirt. I don't know what that's supposed to be, I guess. The seller had some weird description of these boots came out of a box with a bunch of other boots. But that doesn't tell me a thing. So I sent the seller a message yesterday uh, about the condition of the boots. I hadn't even finished opening the package. I just looked at one, just peeked at it. And then I did an unveiling here on YouTube Live a little while ago, unboxing it. And the seller was like, I said, I'll send you pictures, and the seller was like, don't send me any pictures. Just return them. And they have a no return policy to their store, but you can override that in any eBay store. eBay has a policy. You just call them and then force them to take the return. That's 100%. I mean, I'm gonna see if eBay's alive tomorrow. Usually they're open 7 days a week till 7 at night. But maybe they'll be closed for the holiday. Don't know. And I will talk to them tomorrow and make sure. I was gonna keep them and try to clean them up and resell them because I could make money on them. Problem is they're not leather, and that's just a no-go for me. There's no money there for that. Um, but yeah, so I think these are coming out of China, and they're just really bad fakes. Um, but I was really fried because I just found out just a little bit ago, looking at that so-called leather, it's not leather. Yeah, so they're of no use to me. And I went ahead and ordered real mukluks. Yep, just a little bit ago. Yep, and actually I got free financing with something called Sezzle, Sezzle, 4 payments. Yeah, and no interest. But yeah, I'm really bummed. Yep. But anyway, Manitoba mukluk, they'll ship to the USA and they'll pay all the tariffs and fees, so you don't owe anything extra when your order comes. It's pretty cool. Because if I had to pay those fees, it'd probably be like $125 or better to get the boots that look like these. Um, but anyway, yeah. So beware of the fake mukluks. Um, these are really bad fakes. I mean, they're not even leather. And I'm not sure that this fur is even real. It might be. But like I say, rabbit fur is cheap. So they could afford to manufacture it in plastic and put rabbit fur on it. But yeah, these were advertised as suede. They're not suede. They're not even leather. They were advertised as shearling. That's not shearling. That's fabric lining, like Sherpa inside. And uh, they stink really bad. If you go to smell the inside of the boot, they smell absolutely foul, like somewhere between like fire and mildew or something. This is really bad. How do you ship something like this and you don't pay attention to what it is unless they packed it in a box, put it in a shed, rats been crawling in and out of it or whatever, and then turn around and just slap the label on it? I've always checked my stuff, even if it's prepackaged. I always go back and check it, make sure everything's okay, make sure the product looks great, and then pack it. But yeah, really scary. And this guy was telling me I sell tons of those boots. They got all kinds of different ones on his store and eBay. Amongst other things, it says they do estate sales. So this may have been some stuff that they got in an estate sale, like a store closing or something like that. Some old dead stock. Who knows? They say it was a big box of boots. Other than the fact that you can't sell fakes and ship them through the United States Postal Service because that's a federal entity. Yeah, that's another huge problem. So, these are going to have to go back. Yep, these are going to have to go back. I'm going to have to call eBay. And, you know, you can leave negative feedback, but if it gets refunded, they remove the feedback. So maybe I'll leave the feedback, then call eBay. Because I was really kind of disappointed with the seller when I said, I'll send you pictures. And he's like, no, I don't need any pictures. You know, it's like, wow. So anyway, beware of the fake mukluks, because they're seriously fake. These are not made by Manitoba Mukluk. The company that's on the tag doesn't exist. I even suggested to the seller, you should sell them as used if they're, you know, bad like this. Like, you know, they shouldn't be even shipped with the stains and all. That should have been declared in the ad. They said brand new, no imperfections, this, that, the other. And I mean, I had to look down inside the boot to see if they look like they've been worn. And I'm not sure. They may have been worn because of the way the soles look. You know what I mean? I mean, the soles have a lot of stuff on them. You know? They might have worn them and then took the tags off and put them back on. I don't know. Or just been in a really dirty place. Isn't that a shame? Oh, I paid a lot of money for these too. I mean, they were cheaper than the Manitobas. And I was thinking of going back buying some others and flipping them. Because I saw some other stuff that he had. But I'm done. This is a lot of money. And it's going to take time to even get my money back because it'll have to be shipped back. And then it won't get, you know, refunded until they get shipped back and accepted. I'm so bummed. But I'll do a feedback tomorrow with pictures. I'm sure the seller doesn't care, but anyway. Yeah. So you guys have a good one. I love you. God, there's even a string hanging off this heel. Look. Yeah. All right. So beware of the fake mukluks. Not cool. Yep. It's just plastic. It's not even leather. Man. See you guys in the next one. I love you.